Zwom. Doot, 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 doot. BMO.
Hello everyone and welcome to another BMO Creative crypto video. The Bondo Ape, or Bili Ape, was first reported in 2003 and was described as being a giant chimpanzee that walked on its hind legs, used tools, and lived deep in the Congo by local natives. Of course, not long after the reports of this ape came in, researchers and scientists were sent out to discover if this was a new species of chimp or not. They quickly decided after a few weeks that it was not a new species of chimpanzee and it was just a common eastern chimp that lived in that region. Well, what they don't tell you, however, is that the true Bondo or Bili Ape was never actually captured by these teams that were sent out. If you do some research, you'll quickly discover what I did. The teams were scared to venture into the woods, and I don't blame them, where these creatures are located and where the creatures are said to exist, and so they captured a few of the chimp specimens that live along the side of the road where people drop out fruit and things for them, and they picked those up and they said, okay, these are the apes, there are no giant ones, these are the regular sized chimps that are in the area, and we're done. However, these photos show Bili apes that were killed by natives, as they are still hunted and eaten for bushmeat. These are not photoshopped. These apes are around 6 feet tall, which is roughly twice the normal size of the average chimp. The other thing the scientific community doesn't discuss is that the Bili apes are also known to have spines on their backs that stand up when they are provoked and have a language beyond the general shouts and calls of other chimpanzee species that live in the Congo. Called spiny-backed chimpanzees, this bizarre creature was reported to be in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. It is described as in the short account that appeared in Felipe Caudre's self-illustrated book, Guide des Aminos Cachés, so he made his own cryptozoology book. And according to Caudre, a member of the United States Navy who wished to remain anonymous, claimed that during a mission in the Democratic Congo sometime between 1997 and 2002, encountered over a dozen of these bipedal chimpanzees that were attempting to kill another animal. They were in such a frantic rage that it was hard to see what they were going after, but they were going after it with spears in their hands, by the way. And they stood about 5 feet tall, hunched over, and they were uniformly gray in color. But by far their most distinctive feature was a series of spines running down each chimp's back that stood up like porcupine quills whenever the chimps became agitated. The team actually shot footage of these creatures, but it remains secret, of course. The precise location is also secret and unknown, but as the team was from the US Navy and in the Democratic Congo, which is virtually landlocked, it's pretty easy to Google map that bad boy and figure out that it was probably around the lake Tanganyika there, which is a beautiful location. The possession of genuine spines, to me, sounds wild, very improbable, but maybe they were like the mane on the back of a dog, you know, that stands up when they get excited or upset. Maybe that was just hair and not actual spines. What they also don't tell you, of course, is that the natives already knew about these creatures. Hello, they're the ones that told everyone in the first place. And they had two different names for the kinds of chimps that live in the area. The regular small ones they called, it translates to tree beaters, I'll just put it that way. And the name that they use for the big 6-foot ones is lion killers. All the animals studied by the scientists, the natives openly called the tree beater type, so they never did catch any of the lion killer type. They also don't talk about the fact that skulls were found way earlier in 1900s, like 1908, in a town called Bili, which is where the name Bili Ape comes from in the first place. They were sent to Belgium in 1927, and it was decided that it was a new species of ape. And then it was reclassified very quickly to be just plain gorillas in 1970, not chimps, but gorillas because they were so big. Then all of this was rediscovered, haha, I guess, in 2003, and it was quickly covered up again to just be Eastern chimpanzees, just the same as all the other chimps that are there. Well, one science team led by Dr. Shelley Williams didn't know that they weren't supposed to actually research stuff when they were called by Carl Amon, who had gone there in 1996, and he's the one that brought back some skulls as well as photos. And so, yeah, she went there, found tracks, saw these things, and the truth is out there, you know, no matter how they try to cover it up. So Dr. Shelley disagreed with the basic chimp studies done by her colleagues, no duh, as what she witnessed wasn't normal chimp behavior. What she witnessed was exactly as the natives said. These were walking upright, used weapons, language of some sort, and were immune to native poisons that they tried to shoot them with to kill them for bushmeat, you know, and were not scared of people. Her findings were, of course, quickly discounted and discredited, but again, the proof is out there. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. So please go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to BMO Creative, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.